got to take a pause after watching that. Thank you, Diane. That was so beautiful, and Jim. And I so appreciate being given a few moments to speak, because I've always wanted to personally thank everyone in this room today for the myriad of ways that you aid and you stand by Tennessee's seniors and you improve their lives. So please accept this as my heartfelt thanks to each of you, and also to Age Well for just gathering us here to pause and reflect on the past and future work to be done. But I also want to particularly thank the other honorees for their work. What a true privilege to be included with these outstanding advocates and workers for Tennessee's seniors. And despite the fact that we've got some lawyers and pastors as honorees, I think we're doing pretty good on sticking to the 3 minutes. You know, that's a lawyer's 3 minutes we're talking about. And lastly, I just want to ask you to momentarily leave in your minds this banquet room and follow as I recollect the first Friday of every month at 9:00 a.m. for 4 years, from 2018 to 2022, when a hearing or status conference was held in this case that came to be known as the Senior Trust Program in Davidson County Chancery Court, Part 3. The mornings were often like today, rainy, chilly days that made the light in the courtroom look extra bright, and us all needing another cup of coffee. In that courtroom, we were in uncharted waters. The typical model for distribution of court settlement funds is usually a one-shot sort of distribution of those funds or some sort of value to the recipients. But I had been convinced by Jim Schulman, the then director of Tennessee Commission on Aging and Disability, and the amicus curiae of the West End Home Foundation, United Way of Greater Knoxville, the Memorial Foundation, the HCA Healthcare Foundation, and the Assisi Foundation of Memphis, to form a collaboration of the court, TCAD, and these nonprofits for this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for the state's seniors that these settlement funds presented. The vision of Jim Schulman and the consortium was for the court to oversee a grant program for the funds to be deployed in such a way that it would minimize administrative costs through the nonprofits donating their expertise as consultant friends of the court, distribute the funds through grants using the models and work of the nonprofits and TCAD, but also, and this was really an important part, to educate and grow local nonprofits in every Tennessee county to develop and operate programs for seniors that would endure and be sustainable beyond the funds in the senior trust case. When they applied for the grants, that was an important component of it, that they understand that we were planting seeds that would be perennial, not just annual. I was not the visionary for this. It was Director Schulman and the nonprofit consortium of Diane Oliver and Scott Perry, Marie Alcorn, Jan Young, Joanne Pullis, and the assistance of attorneys such as Paul Davidson and C.K. McLemore. What I am proud of and want to convey is how the law was able to provide the process and the procedure, the authority, and the safeguards for these public settlement funds to be invested and accounted for through our receiver, and yet provide the flexibility and the creativity and the customization of this program to reach so many at a grassroots level. Those who are familiar with my work as a judge know that it's my core belief, and it was my mission, that with diligent research and thought and analysis, the law can always provide a remedy. It was my privilege to be in a position to work on this case, to find the tools in the procedure and substantive principles of the law as a vehicle for what Director Schulman and the consortium, private nonprofits, and the grantees accomplished for Tennessee's seniors. It brings back a flood of memories of working with my court co-workers, Phyllis Hobson, Christy Smith, and Justin Seaman, without whom the court aspect of the program could not have been administered. They were all in, and their work and dedication was a stunning endeavor in all my 27 years as a judge. And so in closing, thank you, Weston Home Foundation, for nominating me for this award. And I thank my husband, Judge Walter Kurtz, and my president affiliate organization, JAMS, for supporting me today. But I hold this award in trust for Jim Schulman and the consortium of the Senior Trust Program, my Davidson County Chancery Court Part 3 co-workers, and for the law that I venerate so much. Thank you.